This normal looking photo actually has a very disturbing secret. So Mount St. Helens lies within the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest, and for most people, this is a place that you just visit, probably only once in your lifetime. But for Harry Truman, Mount St. Helens was actually the place that he had called home for over 50 years of his life. He went on to open the Mount St. Helens Lodge right there on the lake, which proved to be such a successful endeavor that Harry never worked a different job for the rest of his life. After years of running the lodge at the base of Mount St. Helens, after years of contentment, Harry Truman's life would be turned upside down when his wife Edna passed away. After Edna died, Mount St. Helens became Harry's sanctuary, the one place that still felt the same. Just to be totally honest, he was quickly fading into obscurity, and he probably would have been all but forgotten if not for one massive event that happened in the spring of 1980. It was becoming very clear to scientists and also to the US Forest Service that Mount St. Helens was itching to erupt. Now, they didn't know when it would happen, and they certainly didn't know what the impact would be, how dangerous it would be, but they did know that the eruption was imminent, and so they got to work evacuating the area that immediately surrounded the mountain, which of course included the small community near Spirit Lake. But of course, there was one Spirit Lake resident who absolutely refused to go anywhere, refused to budge, and predictably, you probably know where I'm going with this, it was Harry Truman. Harry did not care one bit what the scientists and geologists were saying about the danger. He repeatedly turned down law enforcement officials who were just begging him to leave. By May 17th, 1980, law enforcement once again paid him a visit, begged him for his own good to evacuate Spirit Lake, and Harry once again told them to pound sand. Nobody knew it at the time, but it would turn out that this was Harry's final warning. The very next morning, Mount St. Helens unleashed one of the most catastrophic volcanic eruptions in US history. A massive earthquake triggered a landslide, which was also one of, if not the largest recorded landslide in history. This unleashed a violent lateral blast, sending a wave of scorching gas, ash, and debris racing at nearly 150 miles per hour, obliterating pretty much everything in its path. Spirit Lake was swallowed basically in an instant, and ending the lives of 57 people. And that, of course, tragically includes Harry Truman, who refused to leave the mountain that he loved so much, that he felt so comfortable at.